big. He's bad. He's the big mother trucker, Trucker Jones.
Trucker Jones and Minotaur about to go at it. Two of the biggest behemoths we have here in Pro Wrestling 225. I've been looking forward to this match for a while now.
Trucker Jones still got to be a little bit seething after losing to JTM at Fright Night for the SEC Championship.
Well, and you know he's got to be seething a little bit too about Alabama losing in that national championship game as well.
Yeah, definitely. Trucker Jones probably one of the biggest Roll Tide supporters and fans there is here in Louisiana, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. Last thing I want is Trucker Jones angry with me.
Well, and really one of the last things I would want is Minotaur mad at me. Which, of course, we did discover that we have the real Minotaur here.
Yep, and you had your doubts about that back at Fright Night, Nick.
Well, I don't know. The supposed fake Minotaur was pretty intimidating as well.
A very large gentleman, to say the least, but the real Minotaur came in and destroyed everyone he saw in that match.
This is a clash of the titans here with Minotaur and Trucker Jones, two of our biggest in Pro Wrestling 225. It's going to be a massacre.
Minotaur not used to facing people his own size or maybe quite possibly bigger than him in the form of Trucker Jones. So this is going to be a unique challenge presented to Minotaur in this match. Trucker Jones probably a biscuit under 350 pounds, and Minotaur's right up there. So I'm not even sure how he's going to be able to handle facing someone who's possibly quite as strong, if not stronger, than he is.
Well, and these are two of our best heavyweights. You never know. Whoever wins this match could be right in line for a title shot.
The real Minotaur was gone for quite some time, and everyone, including you, thought that fake Minotaur was the real Minotaur until he made his presence known back at Fright Night. The real Minotaur back with Pro Wrestling 225.
And you gotta wonder what is the strategy whenever you got two, you got basically an 18-wheeler truck going against a brick wall here.
I can tell you right now what Minotaur's strategy is. Go forward, hit.
Well, and while these two are huge, they're both very athletic and can move around the ring very well.
Yep. Trucker Jones, a seasoned veteran here in Louisiana, so is Minotaur. Let's see how these two super heavyweights stack up against each other. Common elbows high up between these two behemoths in the ring. It looks like Minotaur might, well, it looked like Minotaur had it, but then Trucker Jones turned it around, backs Minotaur into the ropes, and only a 2 count. It looked like he grabbed the side of the mask of Minotaur for a little extra leverage. This is a clothesline. Minotaur catches him with a right hand that staggers Trucker Jones.
Well, you gotta think, if you move that mask around, well then Minotaur won't be able to see it. If your opponent can't see that, obviously gives you an advantage. So Trucker Jones just using his brain, which has been one of his stronger fortes, which is kind of surprising from someone from Alabama.
Speaking of his brain, he just had it scrambled after that headbutt from Minotaur, but only got a 2 count.
Minotaur wanting a little faster count from the ref.
And Trucker Jones decided to take a powder. And for once, I can't blame him. I mean, would you want to get a headbutt by Minotaur?
Well, definitely not. And Trucker Jones, we know, draws his inspiration from old Nick Saban, who's a known champion. And so, you got to use strategy to be able to win.
You saw Minotaur like a caged animal, just swiping at Trucker Jones, just trying to get a piece of Trucker Jones. And Jones seems to be more content with arguing with our fans here at ringside than getting back in the ring. Oh, but Minotaur caught him! Minotaur caught Trucker Jones! Not many people can do that to Trucker Jones in the ring, and there's a big right hand from Minotaur, and I'm not even sure Trucker Jones knows what to do with Minotaur.
He's taking some shots to the midsection there. Of course, we know Trucker Jones kind of has some padding.
That's putting it mildly. Oh, no way. There is no way. Look at the power by Minotaur.
That's 350 pounds right there. Just being flung across the ring.
And he did it with ease. With ease.
Holy only gets a 2 count. It's going to take a little more than that to put away Trucker Jones.
Oh, Minotaur drops the leg. Goes for the cover again, and Trucker Jones kicks out. And Minotaur's wondering what I have to do to put Trucker Jones away.
You might have to give the big boot before the leg drop next
Oh,
time.
there's a shot right to the eyes by Trucker Jones. Jones not above breaking every rule in the book to win a match. And there's a big bionic elbow from the big mother trucker to the head of Minotaur. I don't know how effective that's going to be. Minotaur's been known to use his have quite the hard cranium, to say the least. And again, Trucker Jones, again right to the eyes of Minotaur. Minotaur is down. Not very often do we see that Minotaur is on the defense. Well, we've usually seen him on the offense here in PW 225. There's a big drop on the big mother trucker.
Well, there's no doubt that this is the
Wait
real
a minute.
Minotaur.
No, wait. I think I've just woke Minotaur up. Oh, look at Minotaur just absorbing those massive chops from Trucker Jones. Jones can't believe it.
Well, Minotaur's a monster, and you don't want to wake a monster.
And now, oh, Minotaur. Oh, there's a shot from Minotaur.
Well, Minotaur has huge hands. He can grip a basketball.
So can Trucker Jones, but not Jones. Oh, again another one to the chest cavity. Woo! Oh, Trucker Jones. That stinging sensation, that burning sensation of being chopped right in your chest as your air leaves your lungs.
And I believe both of these wrestlers are also going to be participating in the Super Gold Rumble as well.
Trucker Jones got out of the way, avoided disaster from Minotaur, and Trucker Jones with a drop kick!
Did I just see that?
Trucker Jones left his feet and connected with a drop kick.
And he actually got some height on it, too.
He definitely did. Shades of Bam Bam Bigelow back in the day. And Big Van Vader as well. And
he's got the ropes, the ref.
again, Minotaur is a ring veteran, a savvy ring veteran to say the least. He knows where he is in the ring at all times. And now Trucker Jones just trying to choke the life out of the Minotaur. If Minotaur can't breathe, he can't move, and he can't win. But Minotaur will always fight back. There is no never say die attitude from Minotaur. You can knock him down, but he will always get back up. And he's rocking Trucker Jones with those shots. And like a mythical beast, Minotaur with his power, with that sidewalk slam.
I can do it here.
Goes for the cover and only a 2 count. I don't think I've ever seen Minotaur have to work this hard ever in a match before.
Well, Trucker Jones, you got to think his tank is running out of gas.
Exactly, against Minotaur here. You're basically fighting someone you're the same size, or if not bigger.
Well, both of these guys usually fight in matches where, they don't really have long matches. It tends to be squash matches.
Oh, there's a spear from Trucker Jones! Goes for the cover on the Minotaur and only a 2.
Just a collision there.
Just when you think Trucker Jones was out of it, he explodes with that big spear to the midsection of Minotaur, but he still can't put away Minotaur in this match.
You might want to call Morris Bart after that one. A big 18-wheeler colliding with Minotaur.
David Petrie forced a separation. There was a slap right there by Minotaur to the face of Trucker Jones. Now Minotaur awoken once again, and a big headbutt to Trucker Jones, who seems to be a little bit out of it on his feet in the corner right there. But I think Minotaur is making a mistake. I think he's underestimating what Trucker Jones can do. I think Minotaur needs to put away Trucker Jones and think about the Super Gold Rumble later tonight. Minotaur's not known for his stamina. There's a big right hand. And Trucker Jones and another one. They're just trading haymakers between these two giant behemoths here in PW 225.
You gotta wonder how they have anything left. Just trading shots here.
Oh, Trucker Jones pushes referee David Petrie out of the way, and again they're just going blow for blow, and now Minotaur pushes David Petrie. These two need to be careful, or else referee David Petrie will call for the bell.
Exactly. You gotta disqualify them.
Oh, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be. And look, there it is. David Petrie calling for the bell. I believe both men have been disqualified here.
So who ends up winning the match?
It's a draw. It's a double disqualification. Referee David Petrie has disqualified both Minotaur and Trucker Jones.
Well, Trucker Jones should have won the match. Minotaur pushed the ref a lot harder.
Oh my God!
And that's one way to get things right there. Trucker Jones with the low blow.
Being ruled a no contest. Again, a double disqualification because of Minotaur and Trucker Jones both put their hands on referee David Petrie. You cannot put your hands on an official here in PW 225. And you got to wonder if referee Jordy Pujols is going to be levying some fines against both men.
Well, and you also got to wonder, too, if like these two will even be able to make it in the Rumble tonight. What a battle between these two behemoths.
Trucker Jones said, I had enough of you and I'm going to the back. And Minotaur still wants to fight. He still wants a piece of Trucker Jones. He's got revenge on his mind for that low blow.
Well, you never know. These two could possibly run into each other again in the Super Gold Rumble tonight, which is our main event. Not to mention, we've got a world title match. The PW 225 Heavyweight Championship is also